about Brooklyn, like it was great. It really was great. When you talk about Brooklyn, everything was in the streets. You play games in the streets. You play stickball. You play box baseball. You play anything you can. We didn't have organized sports because the neighborhood I grew up in, nobody had money for that. So it's whatever you do to get the kids together, do whatever you got to do. My grandparents owned a candy store / luncheonette. A luncheonette is where the front part of it was candy and soda and ice cream, and the back part was sandwiches and hamburgers and so on. So I grew up in that era. Games we played were different. I can tell you one game that you won't believe. Okay, it was called Hot Beans.
Hot beans.
Hot Beans.
All
Now,
right.
you got to picture yourself, you're on the corner. You got Bedford Avenue and Tilden Avenue, right? So let's say there's 9 or 10 of us. So 9 of them would be on Bedford Avenue. Then the one kid would be on Tilden Avenue. And we had a belt. You would hide the belt, right? And the part of the game was you have to whoever finds the belt could beat the other kids until they got to home base. This is a true story. But we had
beans.
but we had a rule: no hitting in the face.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're not going to get killed, but you had to be smart about it. If you found the belt, you would wait till all the kids went past you looking for the belt. Then you would say, "I got the belt," and then they would start running. You start beating everybody.
I mean, it's a unique name, Hot Beans.
Hot Beans. I don't know why it's called Hot Beans, but just that's what it was growing up. So that's one of the things we used to do. Then, you're playing stickball in the streets.
Yep.
And you start to think about it. How can you hit it was a Spalding was the name of the company. Spalding, little red, pink ball. And you had a broomstick about.
Right.
So here you're hitting a ball with a broomstick. And now I think about it. How did we do it?
Right.
I mean, you're throwing it at you as fast as they possibly can. You'd have an outline of a box on a wall. That's where you had to get it inside, that strike zone.
Mm-hmm.
How we hit it, I have no idea. I mean, you think about it.
Yeah, get you some good hand-eye
Try
coordination.
it
quick.
now.
Yeah,
Try
right.
it now.
It's like trying to hit a golf ball with the wrong side of the golf club.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We used to do different things like on the 4th of July. My brother, may he rest in peace, is crazier than anybody. So one day, he's got a Roman candle, right? So what do you do with that Roman candle? We're up on the roof because you do a lot of things on the roofs, in Brooklyn.
The roof and the streets.
And he's pointing it at me. And I'm looking at him, what are you out of your mind? So, I'm running, he's pointing at me, finally goes out, then we go downstairs, we're in the hallway, and he lights another one in the hall.
In the hall.
In the hall,
In the
it's
building.
lightning everywhere. And, the cops are coming by, and all this kind of crap. You guys no, we're not doing that. We don't know what that is.
Yeah.
We have no idea. So you would do things like that. It was just like, you didn't have money, so you did what you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Everything was street games.
Yep.